Morning, everybody. Gavin, John Uncle here in Atlanta. Today's a special day. We get to pick up a new mower. So, something I've had my eyes on for a little while. End of the year, tax purposes type of thing. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on it. We're gonna get us a new stand-on mower. Y'all are familiar with my previous videos. I'm a big Hustler guy. But you've also seen a video where I've demoed a Hustler SS. Didn't like it at all. So I've demoed a few others in the past, and I'm gonna pick up a Right 36 today. So I've got a Trimstar now. Trimstar's great, I like it. The two flaws that I find to be about it, one of them has nothing to do with me. If you're familiar with the Trimstar, it's got what they call a T-bar and H-bar. So it's kind of like a motorcycle. If you've ridden before, you roll on, you roll off, get you going in forward motion, back motion, and with no adjustments, just turning, you can make your turns. Having somebody train on that and learn that, it just takes a minute. Everything over time, it'll get used to, and you can figure it out. But with that being said, it's just a little different. So I'm trying to skip the learning curve, because with a Right 36, you don't have to deal with the rolling on and rolling off and being comfortable with it. And not only that, I have a Velke on it. I have I believe it's the Kanga, the most expensive Velke I've ever bought, because I was so sick of dealing with the jungle gyms. The Velke they had, the bushings were going out. Dude, like 3 months, dude, they were gone. Maybe it's just my big tail or what, I don't know. But, done with it. So, I ponied up and I got that one. Spent like 500 bucks on it. Day I put it on, never dealt with it since. It's been perfect. But, with the trailer, having the Trimstar with the Velke, the Hurricane blower, our Hustler, big Hustler mower, our Toro Turfmaster, the SDX. It's getting tight. Everything fits, but I just don't want to deal with that Velke anymore. Training, more space in the trailer. But the big one for me, and especially now, if you guys don't run chute blockers, they're the way to go. If you don't, I don't understand why you don't, because all you're doing is risking of paying a $500 bill to somebody's window or car or anything else, when you should just protect yourself. But without putting a full mulch kit on, you could put your chute blocker on. It may take you a few more passes, but it works. Keeps stuff out of the beds, keeps things nice and clean. I love it. I've been running them for years and they work great. But the problem with the Trimstar, the blades. They're straight blades, and also the blades are different size. So one blade on the Trimstar is only like 14 inches, if that, small. And then the other one's oversized, it's like 22, right? So the blades, because they're flat, I don't feel like I get a lot of lift, number one. And number two is they don't mulch very well because they're straight. But I feel like so many leaves as you're going into, if you're blowing out the beds, even if you just have a nice thin layer on top of Bermuda grass here, or zoysia, if you're gonna mulch it up, as you're going, I feel like the leaves get pushed around the deck versus getting sucked up underneath, and I think it's got something to do with the blades. I'm almost sure of it, because you just don't get the proper airflow. You gotta have the chute closed if you're gonna mulch it, right? But because it's straight blades, there's no high lift to them, and there's no serrated, I feel like so many leaves go around the deck. I just can't deal with it anymore. And if we're also doing that, if you're doing a lot of leaves and you have a real good thick coverage, the Velke, as you run over the leaves, a lot doesn't get mulched up because you have to go over it multiple times. They all get bunched up on the Velke, right? And you'll start sliding like crazy because you're not riding on the wheels anymore. You're just stuck on a pile of leaves, and then you gotta back up, pick the Velke up with your foot, get over the pile. It's just a big pain in the neck. So today, picking up a new Right 36. We're at a place here in town, not too far from where we work, where I live, Marietta Mower. Take that back. Master Mower. Do that all the time. It's in Marietta. It's called Master Mower. These guys are great. I've got to I came in here a couple weeks ago to order a part for the Hurricane. One of the breathers on the overhead valve for the Hurricane X3, the bolts just backed out and I lost the cover on it. And again, being a breather, it was spitting oil everywhere. Come up here to talk to RC, guy who owns the joint. He's a great guy. Get me set up. I found out we have to just order a whole new unit itself, not just the parts. But he got me a temporary fix. We got it fixed up, so we're gonna pick up that. But while I was here, that's when I inquired about the right. I was here about 6 weeks ago. They were blowing it out. It was the last one they had. They had it on discount, which if you guys are familiar with these guys, you're getting a banging price just off the top because they do so much quantity. And then, you know, so I inquired again, and of course, you know, they make you a deal you can't pass up. So I said I'll be back. So let's go in, let's pick this thing up. See you guys in a minute. Real quick, before we go in, since I've got a minute, it's quiet, nobody's around, I'll show you their inventory, see what we're working with. So a lot of guys, if you're familiar, Ninja Nation, right? He comes down here from his area in Chattanooga. Nick the Ninja, I know he comes down here. And then you've got Richie Plemons. God, my apology, Richie. Jesus, I'm sorry. I know he comes down here. So they do a lot of Ferris. They do a lot of Wright standards. So this is their inventory. So this is what it was. They had a Wright 36, or excuse me, a Ferris 36. Right, they're just blowing them out. This is inventory. They're just trying to get rid of it, right? They got a FW 35. They got a 42. This is actually the one I demoed. I couldn't demo the 36, but their 42 was on demos. So I took this one out for 2 days and checked it out. It worked out good, but like I said, I need a 36 to replace the one I got. Blades have got to be different. It's got to be able to mulch a little better, so I'm looking forward to it. ZK 52, bigger Ferris, Z3X. Dude, by the way, the tires that stand out to me big on these Ferrises are always the tires. I mean, hell, there's a little 36. Look at the size of that tire versus the Wrights. I mean, it's a huge difference, but it's what it is. That's what Ferris does. That's my big thing. They also do walker mowers, and they've got supply for days. So if you guys are around, check them out. All right, y'all. Well, there it is. 36, 2 hours on it. So it's been sitting. Got a couple marked rubs. No big deal there. So bigger engine compared to the Trim Star I got now. Bigger engine. Let's see, are these solid? Yes, solid front tires. Trim Star's got solid too. Like I said, the blades are going to be an upgrade. The tires are about the same. Getting some storage inside the trailer. Here, let's see. I'll show you guys. So once we get the big mower on here, it gets pretty tight. So the Hurricane, all right, the Trim Star sits back there. See how the Velke sits back? So that forces me to put the Hurricane sideways, and then the big mower sits here, and it all fits, and then the push mower's back in the corner. The everything fits, but it's just so damn snug. So putting this one on there, it'll definitely help. So we've been slowly turning over equipment, upgrading. We got the new SRM 2620s, edgers, all that stuff. We got the new Echo 8010s. We got the Hurricane. We got the new Turf Master. I've been waiting for this to come out. I saw a bunch of guys at GIE. The Turf Master. This is the SDX. So this has got that big transmission in it. I was actually using this yesterday on a side hill, mulching some leaves, and it does really well. I was doing just burnouts on turns, man. The torque on the transmission's amazing. So we're happy. I'm happy. You guys watched my videos before, what I've always said in the past. I invest heavily in good, solid equipment. And something I learned long ago, and I kind of live by, is if it comes down to it and you ever thought, hey, should I spend the money or the upgrade, or oh, should I spend the extra $500 for the bigger engine? Let me tell you something. Never once have you ever gone back and said, oh, I shouldn't have spent that $500 and gotten the bigger engine or the bigger tires or whatever. It's just the way it is. But I'm sure there's plenty of times where you kind of curse yourself and you say, you know what, I cheaped out and I should have spent the extra couple $100 and gotten the upgrade or the bigger or whatever. So it's enough about this. We're gonna get back to it. I got a bunch of papers to push. You can see the weather here. Not so good. It's been raining all night. Wind's starting to pick up now that the front's pushing through. So gonna get back to catching up on invoices and estimates and getting schedules together for the remaining of the holiday, because we're about to take some time off for the holiday. Take 2 weeks off, Christmas through the New Year. So till next time, y'all be good. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.